Awesome. And we are live. Just sent out the last emails. Cool. How you guys doing? In the last webinar I just did earlier, we just talked about a few things like on how to keep people around. And on this one, we're talking about how to build a team and keep them around. Cool. All right, yeah, we're talking about a team, how to keep them around. And a team is like a family, right? A team is like a family, like a group of people that are all targeted to do something together. They all have a dream, a specific dream.
It's like talking right now.
They all have a dream. I got a dream for my daughter. Right? When she gets older, she's gonna have her own dream. You know what I mean? And that's the cool thing about these webinars, that they're very informal. I could be here with my family, just talking and stuff and teaching you guys, and you guys can learn. Like I don't have to be wearing a suit and tie or nothing like that. It doesn't have to be like so aggressive. Like who's gonna get the deal? Who's gonna get it? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be like that. It can be mad chill. Like I never really liked those things anyways, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna go over some team stuff today. So first of all, let's go over leadership. What's leadership? Leadership is really like the ability. Let me get comfortable. Leadership is the ability to be able to do what you want with the group of people that help you do the same thing for a vision of either a company or a leader, right? And to do that well enough that people follow him to do it over long periods of time or any period of time. So there are a couple of laws. The first thing about building a team, since you got to be a leader, is you have to expand your personal yourself. You have to expand yourself. You have to be a good person that people want to work with you. You have to be good at what you do also. And that means you got to kind of be cool with working with people also. And if you don't have that, and if you're not constantly growing yourself, then you may not get the result you want. So yeah, you gotta be a leader, man. You gotta do that. You gotta work the process. Every day is a little different. Every day is a new day. So, but you have to work the process. And the leader usually has like respect, right? And the leader has influence. People listen to him. No matter how big or small or strong or weak they are, people listen to them. Like Mother Teresa and Peter from the Bible, they were really weak, but people listened to them. They were small and weak. People listened to them. And then like you got people like Harriet Tubman, who was well respected, right? And so they all had teams. Everybody had a team. Like Peter had a team that he took a group of people to share the word and to different places. Mother Teresa had an organization, and they always have to keep the vision alive. They always got to remind people what's there to do in the vision. They always build the dreams in others, right? And yeah. So they always build the dreams in others. They always do all of this. And to you, how can you build a team if you have a staff? And this is my team, my family. So how can you do that? I didn't try to get serious. So how do you do that, guys? To be honest, if you need things done in your organization, I keep looking up, right? But I'm talking to you guys that don't have any results. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I'm better than any of you guys. Like you guys are maybe better than me at something, and I can be better at you at something else. Therefore, this is why a team is needed, where a team can like be that person that to watch your back, be that person to like if you're a good defender in soccer, you need a forward to score, and you need a midfield player to pass the ball and be defense. So you can't be everything. You just can't. It's impossible. You need to own your position though. So what are you good at in your business right now that you're not really kind of like doing that you should be? And what are you doing right now that you should be outsourcing? Okay? And so yeah, what are you doing right now that you should be outsourcing? I swear I need music in the background. I can't do without music. So let me put some music in the background. Yeah, good. She's just smiling too. Alright, so I'm put something in the background. Um, Here's the thing. One is too small a number to achieve success. We always need a group of people to do this. And you could get the book by John C. Maxwell, but I'm gonna give you the resources in the company, so you guys can make it. Yeah, guys, it's very simple. Awesome. Yeah, guys, it's very simple to do that, to build a team like that. The first thing you can do is who's closest to you right now, and then see what they're good at, and give them responsibility if they're willing to pay the price. If they're willing to pay the price and listen to you, then you can start giving them a position so they can be in, and then they can actually work with you or for you. You can go to websites where you meet like people you don't know, and you can give them a job because they're already skilled in that position. So you can hire people for like $5 starting. There's places like Odesk, there's places like Elance, Freelance, where you can hire people to do blogging articles, to write copyright, to do social media marketing, to do email marketing, to do that in general. And so you can do that, guys. Some of the things you want to be able to do though is understand that some people come, some people go. So remember that you have to be prepared for that in a way where whoever is not doing their best, you need to go to the next person who is doing their best to help them. All right, to help them, because if somebody doesn't want to do something anymore, you just move on to the next person that wants to do it. And then if there ever is a problem in your organization, just keep working, and I promise you'll forget about it, and you move on to the next person, and then all of a sudden, it's all fixed. The other day, my Instagram got shut down. Now it's going to be fixed very shortly. I didn't mind. It was whatever. I got mad for a little bit, but then after that, I was done. So, yeah, you can do that. And then you can also, if you're in a multi-level marketing company, this stuff works the same. If somebody doesn't want to work with you in your business, you can move on to the next person. You know what I'm saying? Because they're a weak link, and your job isn't to counsel people as a leader. Your job is really mostly to equip the people with the right resources so they can help the other guys, right? That's really the job. So once you understand that, you get the respect and stuff, people start listening to you because you've gotten results for others. and then you become like this, like people start looking up to you like on a bigger level. Excuse me, on a bigger level because people start talking about you, what you've done, and like say like you help the leader out to do something, then that person will actually help another person, and then when people ask them, where did you learn this from, they're gonna mention your name, and that other person never met you, but he knows someone who he likes already, who he trusts, that's talking good about you, and they're edifying you. And next thing you know, like before they meet you, they already know about you, and they're like happy to meet you because of what they heard, and they'll listen to you more because of the influence factor. I think that's called the power triangle. Where at the top, it's the leader. At the bottom, it's the person being influenced, and then the guy influencing. And if the guy influencing always shoots to the top, and the guy that you're talking about is always shooting to the top, there's like a thing that like an effect that makes you seem greater than what you are, because it gives you momentum in relationships based on your actions and what you've done for people. And with momentum comes victory. Victory becomes easier. And as a leader, you're always winning. You always have to win. You always winning. And what's a win for you guys? Starting off, getting a lead. Getting a sale. Getting a person started with something like if you have like if you're in your MLM, getting a person started. If you're if you're an entrepreneur in a business that you own one, getting someone to outsourcing somebody or like right away for something you don't want to do if you have money for it. If you right away, like if you don't want to do something in your business, then outsource it. Go find somebody. Those are all wins. And in order to do that, you'll have to train that person. How do you train the person? Very simple. You first have to learn the thing that you're training the person on. And then you have to be able to talk to them in a way, you have to bring them along. You don't have to do anything else but be good at what you do. And then bring them along while you do it. And you can bring them along in many ways. You can bring them along in a recorded audio. You can bring them along in a Google Hangout where you two can do the same thing together. Or if you're in an offline business, you can just have them work together. And then the one person follows the other person around doing whatever. So that's how you train them. And when you're training, you're always training. And you're not training people to train others. What you're doing is you're training people at the same time as you're training, you're selling, you're upselling, you're building the downline, you're building your team, you're creating culture, you're getting people to the next thing that's out there, and then you train people to do that. So when they train people later, they do that also. And when everybody does that, everybody is selling, everybody is upselling, everybody's building downlines, everybody's creating culture, everybody's getting to the next thing. And whoever is not getting to the next thing, then you move on to the next person who is. Another cool way that's cool for that is that if the person is not getting to the next thing, then whoever that person, right? Like let's say the person who doesn't want to do it no more. But this person had influence with like other people. What you do is this is your tree, right? What you do is this is your tree. What you do is you target the people underneath him, right? So he doesn't want to do it, and now these guys, they need a leader. They're gonna look up to you because you're the guy who's still doing it. Because you're contacting them, they're gonna be like, oh, this guy is still around, so I'm gonna follow him. And then you fire them up, and when they're fired up and getting results and training people and selling and upselling and all this cool stuff that I'm showing you, this person that didn't want to do it, there's a big chance that they'll come back because everybody else is getting great results and this guy's getting no results. So you fire from the bottom down, from the bottom up, which is called the taproot. It's called the taproot effect. And guys, it's important that I show you this. How do I say this? Here on video, because I expect you to do the same thing. And I'm teaching you how to do this. So if you do this, it'll help your business. The next thing is some of the other things that are cool is well, look, why I never even explained this. To be honest, look, I got a team of outsourcers that I've been having on and off because sometimes I need them, sometimes I don't. So I do this with them. I talk to them like a team. You know, when things are going great, you know, like they like love us, literally. You know, so use this and it works. You know, and there's other kind of things you can use, like learn about team principles, right? And yeah, like you don't want to train people and to train people, you have to have a specific training that holds the training in general. But the other people, so when people are teaching a new guy, they just teach them. They're not training them. They just teach them what they learned, and it's a little bit of everything. A little bit of selling, a little bit of upselling, a little bit of downline growth, a little bit of this and that. But you're not really training them. The training is a separate thing, a separate identity, if you want to call it. But remember, you're always gonna get that person that doesn't want to do it no more. So you light the fire underneath them by the people they've influenced, and then when they find out, they'll want to do it. And if they don't, that's okay because you can still help the other guy. You know what I'm saying? That's called the taproot. You can also try to get them in again if they don't want to do it anymore. You can like kind of like half haggle them if you really like them or whatever. But you don't want to do that. It's stressful. You could just let them go because there's so many people that you could go to. You go to the next person, and yeah, so that's the taproot. You want to do that. A couple of other ones I had in mind. And every team, there's always values that are known throughout the company. You know, there's always like people who have certain values in life, and well, they want to be able to live those values while they work. Because who wants to work in a society where the values that they like aren't really valued? So here's the truth, guys. You guys got to communicate, because if you don't communicate, the values will never be shared. Your values, if they're not shared with other people, nobody knows about them. So you got to give your value, and that way people start knowing what you are, how you're doing it, and you know, have fun with that. Communicate with people, because that at the end of the day is going to make your business so much better. And I believe that you guys can do this. I really do. I believe that you guys are more than capable of doing this. Like, if you look at other examples in life, I'll tell you right now, other examples in life. Like your family is a team. Your friends, you guys are a team. And when you have a group of friends, some of the friends will actually be better than others at some things. And in every situation, there's always one guy who's just like known to be the leader. Everybody considers him the leader, and we call this the law of the edge, because it's always the difference between winning and losing in the team. It comes down to the edge, to leadership. Who has the best leadership? That's what it really comes down to when it comes to two teams facing each other one-on-one or whatever, or in a tournament. Who has the best leadership? That's the law of the edge. And you know, there's other players in the team that we call them catalysts, that they're very creative. They come through when you need them, and they're actually victorious. They win. They're better than like the bench, because they're out there doing stuff. And the bench is powerful in your team, because like if you don't have a bench, you won't have growth for tomorrow, because the bench today will be the stars of tomorrow when the stars leave to go do whatever else they have to do. You see what I'm saying? So you got to have a bench, and you have to always be growing them. So right now, like, this is what I'm doing. I'm helping you guys grow. I'm teaching you what the stars are doing. I'm teaching you what the leaders are doing. Because right now, I feel like you guys are sitting on the bench. You guys aren't taking action. You guys don't want to do what you have to do. So, but you guys are keep coming, and that's great. That's exactly what you have to do. You got to keep coming. You got to keep growing. Because as a team, we're here to grow you guys. That's what we're here to do. So you guys got to take action, and I'm teaching you how they're doing it. And these are our values, guys. This is our vision to always continually help you. This is what my business is basically based off of. When you get to a certain level and you have more money to invest, I can teach you. I can get you guys to the big top leaders and the catalysts that show you where they are and how they're showing us. How they're showing us, and based on what they're showing us, these guys were showing you guys, because you guys are in the same situation I was a couple of, years ago. And it doesn't have to take years. You can do it way faster. Baby, still there? Huh? Let me see something. Hold on. Yeah, guys. So all of that is important, you know, and everybody's there for different reasons. They have their reasons for being there, and everybody has a big goal that they want to accomplish. That everybody should know what the goal is about the team. What are we there for to do? And we're all here for different reasons, but we're here to do one thing. And what is the plan to do that thing? We're all here to do one thing, and the leader has set out a plan for us to do it. Now let's go do it, right? So, who the top players? Who's going to be the best people to do these things? Who's going to be at the top to do these things? Who's going to be called to do these things, right? It's called the niche, different positions, right? And then in every single thing, there's this sucks because sometimes you're the person, but if but if you are this person and you're within a group of people who are really good, it's not so bad because like it's called the law of the chain, the weak link. So there's a leader who sets out a vision. They all have positions, and they're gonna do this thing, and they're all really good except for this one guy or two people or girl that aren't so good. They're not that focused. That their skill set isn't all there. The leader has to do something. He has to switch them over for somebody else. It's just the way it works. Because if he doesn't switch them, the rest of the team is gonna look at him like, "Are you sure? Like, you know what you're doing?" Because this guy doesn't know what he's doing. So why would you leave him in this plan that we have? Maybe you should bring somebody from the bench instead and substitute, that person. So if the leader doesn't do that, the team suffers, because a team that is good by 100%, if they have one weak link that's like 50%, the team goes down a lot, like 75%. Like a team that could have looked great with one weak link, a team that could have looked great with everybody at 100%, if they have one weak link, it kills them. It kills them by a lot. So you want to make sure your people in your team, like they're good people. And the team brings great dividends, and eventually you could be the leader of your team. As a business owner, you're the leader of your team. And if you're not the leader of your team, you can use this advice to help the leaders of your team grow or be a better team player. You know what I'm saying? That's how I use it. And then sometimes I'm a leader in my business, but some businesses I'm not the leader, so I help them grow. I'm just a better team player. All right? So just the way it is. I'm going to say another thing. Eventually, as a leader, you can leave a legacy. You're going to build people, right? You're going to build people. They're gonna for long periods of time. You'll have massive growth. You'll have times of momentum when it's going really, really awesome, and times when it's going really, really bad. But as a team together, you guys can get through that, because you guys are a team. You know what I'm saying? You guys sacrifice for each other, You guys have to be able to sacrifice for each other. And I'll tell you who's going to sacrifice. The guys at the top, the guys who have more to lose, are the guys who are going to sacrifice, right? And then, they're going to make time for this stuff. Those are the people that you need. That they're going to make time, right? That set priorities, right? Those are the guys who grow. So what you want to do is model leadership and make people buy into your vision, because if they buy into you, they're gonna follow you. So buy into your leader's vision. And just like, and if you're not buying into his vision, maybe it's time for you to go to a different team. That's what I had to do. But follow them, do what they're doing. Just keep doing what they're doing and buy into them, and win with them. You'll get momentum with them. You'll get so much from just being part of a team. It's so special. You get so many perks of being in the team, and sometimes, and the good thing is that the guys at the bottom of the bench, they get perks too. The guy at the top might get more money or might get more this or that, but everybody who's there is gonna win. That's the main thing. We all win. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do team stuff, and you're more than capable of doing it. I believe you could do that. I believe you can be a better team player, a better player, as a better leader. It's time for you to decide who you want to be, and then go take action on that person and become him right now. Just do the things you do right now, and then bingo, you got yourself in a new level. You know what I'm talking about? But you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta change your environment of where you're at. Like, do you really like where you are right now? What's around you is just a representation of who you are. Do you like who you are? Do you? Then great. Because if you do, don't change anything. Keep growing yourself. You don't have to change people. But if you don't like your surroundings, then you got to change it. You know what I'm saying? So just change your behavior if you have to. And it sounds easy, Danny. Yeah, it does sound easy, but it's not easy. Okay? Just believe in yourself. Because this is just another example, guys. Like, already talking about everything, and I just showed you, if you're really listening to everything, I just solved so many of your problems in business, guys. It's ridiculous. So many of those problems. Because if you don't have leads, and now, like, if you listen to me, you're gonna get leads now. If you are driving to home meetings, you no longer gotta drive to home meetings because you can do stuff online. You know what I'm saying? If you're wasting time traveling from place to place, from job to job, you're hopping around. From being with somebody like me who's in a team, who is part of the team, I'm the leader of my business, and you guys want to be part of my business, then you guys listen to me. And I'm going to tell you, none of that stuff matters. I got you. I'm going to show you how to do it, but you got to listen to me, okay? Okay, just do what I do. I'm a little aggressive sometimes. I speak a little. If you're not into that, I'm sorry, but I speak like this, and I speak like there's always a problem to be solved, and I'm going to go and kill that problem. And if you don't like that, guys, I'm sorry, but that's just who I am, I grow every day to be the best I can be for people around me. And I want to be the best person that grows people. I want to build trust with you guys, right? All the time, build trust with you guys. I'm always thinking about how to make you guys better, how I make myself better before I make you better. You know what I'm talking about? So if I do that, right? And if I build trust, if I start growing you guys, eventually we're gonna celebrate together because we hit our goals together. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna build new partnerships. We're gonna build relationships, not just you and me, but you and everybody else, that you're influencing outside in your businesses, or maybe with the businesses, or maybe in the community that we have right here, But this is an example of life, guys. This is just life. You have to do this in life, This is just a great life skill to have, like a team building. It's just such a great, good thing to do, like a good life skill to have. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't do this, guys, you're in for it, bro. You're going to be stuck by yourself. Don't do that to yourself, man. Don't get stuck by yourself doing things that you can do with other people, getting outsources. Do not do that, man. I'm telling you, it kills me to hear people always wanting to do things by themselves. Like, don't. Stop it. You're not going to grow that big. Unless you have unless your dream is to be in here by yourself with nobody else, go for it. But I'm telling you, you won't grow that big if you don't have a team. You need more minds, guys. You need more minds, more than one. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so it's gonna feel like this. It's gonna feel like this. You have to want it so bad that it's part of who you are. You know, it's your calling. Like God has called you to do this. So you're gonna have to want to give up everything to do this stuff, right? That's the leader. And if you're not there yet, then you're probably not getting your results. You need to give it your 100%, right? You have to be able to do that, give everything you have, and then you're gonna see a new goal. And then you're gonna have to give up everything you did before that to go for that new goal. Because there's always a newer goal to achieve. You see what I'm saying? You gotta stop being on the bench about this and get out there and go play. Be a guy that actually is gonna make things happen with the other guys, the other players. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to kill people here, guys. We're trying to build a business for our families. We're trying to go travel, go eat some good food. We're trying to go have like we're trying to be like, yo, just get away like this to the problems. Just get away, right? Because like a fly, you know, like a fly going around. These are your bills, just going around, and then just get away, get away. You want a strong hand to smack that fly out the way. You want a good income to get those problems out the way. You know what I'm saying? You want a good income to go. I don't want to be here right now. I'm gonna go travel or something. You know. And the good thing is that you could go travel and still work on your business online right here like this. You make a little video real quick, entertain people for a little bit, and you're good. You know what I'm saying? So, is this possible? Don't be stupid. Okay? There's teams everywhere. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid, all right? I love you, though. But just don't be stupid. Because there's teams everywhere in the world. There's teams and businesses all over the world. You know what I'm saying? How could you say that? Is this possible? Is this possible? I hate that. So please, everybody who says it's not possible, tell them. Be like, listen, either, look, depends on the person you are. Either you could just be like, whatever. If somebody says it's not possible, they're negative, just like shave it off, you know, brush it off. But if somebody says it's not possible and you're that kind of person, then it's your job to be like, listen, it is possible. There's people out there doing it all over the world. If you don't think it's possible, then you could go walk out on your own and go do whatever you think is possible. But I know this is possible. So don't come around here trying to bring your negativity. All right? You got to let them know. They won't ever bother you again. They might get in your team because you're so strong. You know what I'm saying? It is possible. It's possible in the world. It's possible for you. You can build a team. The benefits are crazy, guys. You can outsource almost anything you want. You can automate almost anything you want, have them work on it. In an MLM, you will not be successful if you don't have a team. You will not be successful if you don't have a team. So, yeah, guys. Do your thing. I have more about this in my product. It's a $45 product, and I can show you more about this. I believe it's $45. I'm not quite sure. I can show you more about this. But let me get this one thing straight. It's my gift. I'm not charging you for this. It's a gift. All of this stuff is a gift. What I'm charging you for is likes and followers and comments on Instagram. This is what we're doing, Instagram. Because if you can do this, right? If you can take the stuff that I'm giving you and then align it with the stuff on Instagram, you'll be mighty successful in a quicker amount of time than you ever thought possible, because I know where you are. So you do that, align those two together. You're paying for likes, follows, and comments. Mind you, okay? I had this one guy tell me he doesn't want this. He doesn't want this. He just wants the studies. I said, all right, pay me for the studies. Excuse me. I said, I pay for the studies. You don't have to do likes and comments. He's like, oh, I want both. So you can have both. You can have one or the other. But I'm not charging. The product is not the study. The product is likes, comments, and followers. The other stuff is my gift to you so you can keep growing in your business. Because later on, we're going to have ebooks. We're going to have strategy books. We're going to have trainings that you guys can pay for if you guys want it, right? But in the meantime, grow yourself, get some likes, get some followers, grow your marketing, get your name out there. Because as soon as you get likes and comments and followers out there, social media is gonna recognize you. You're gonna get new followers. You're gonna get maybe new comments and likes out of people that you didn't get before, and so forth. So I don't know how long this product is gonna be there like this. Like the price that we have now, we're kind of updating things around. You know, if you don't do this now, guys, you're never gonna do it unless you keep coming to my things. Congratulations, you're gonna do it eventually. But I'm telling the person who wants to do it right now, guys, because it's your time to shine. It's your time to take action. And if none of this stuff inspires you and motivated you, I'm sorry, guys. Maybe this business isn't for you. You know, because if you don't have any results and you think that what I'm talking about is bogus, then sorry, man, you have no results. And you're talking to me. Go away, please, because I gotta teach these people. These guys have dreams. These guys got sons and daughters that they need to feed. These guys got, you know, places they need to go, bills they gotta pay. They gotta take care of themselves, their life. They gotta figure it out. And I don't got time for that bullshit. I'm trying to tell you. It's your time, so just buy now. And how you do that, you guys gotta send me like an email, and just tell me, hey, I want to buy now, Danny. I say, all right, cool. What product? And then you say, I want this product, the $45 one for the team thing. And I say, all right, but it's not a team thing. That's my gift to you. You're getting likes and comments and followers. Cool? And you go, all right, cool. So I'll send you an invoice, and then after the invoice, you keep coming to my hangouts, and those likes and comments and followers that you get from me, you gotta use the studies that I'm giving you to grow yourself to get better results. You know what I'm saying? So you can come into things like this, and then you'll grow every day. You know, and you can start doing things like this for your business. You know, you can make videos because it's so important. It's way faster than doing one-on-one sales. It takes too long. Way faster than going to home meetings. You know, waste time. I just saw my baby and my daughter right here with me while I'm working. You know, so it's a win-win for me. And I'm not the only one that's doing it. This is like a very popular thing because a lot of us like to live like at home. So we can do this at home. You know what I mean? And yeah, so if you were wondering, like, who's the next person that is gonna make me rich and successful, then after I showed you about teams, you don't have to worry anymore because you know that you're gonna grow into a business that's gonna have like leadership and it's gonna be like a real thing. You're gonna be cool. All right, guys, that's enough for me. I'm gonna make another one on influence, and I'll see you there.